which risk management strategies you have used here. Okay, you are traveling back to your home from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to Eid, there will be too much crowd, and you decided to reach 1 hour earlier. So, from the past lesson learns, we have identified this risk. Okay, you decided to reach 1 hour earlier. I decided that I want to go 1 hour earlier. That is, now this is a proactive risk response. So this is not accept, this is not transfer. I use elimination technique to remove them. When you reach airport, you were happy, you were right. In fact, it was overcrowded. Your plan proved successful. Okay. Risk is probability into impact. Okay. Now, when I try to go 1 hour earlier, what I have done? I have decreased the probability that I will get into the crowd. It is still possible that even 1 hour there is crowd still there. I have decreased the intensity. I did not make probability zero or impact zero. For anything to be avoided, the probability or impact has to be zero. So that is not the case here. So I'm gonna eliminate avoid option and I'm gonna go with B, mitigate. B is the right answer in this pattern question. Which document you will update? Okay. First, first to avoid so that this problem does not happen in future. The first and future, two keywords. First, now you ask yourself, whenever the problem happen, what is the first document you update? Not a risk register, not a project management plan. Now I know, for the future we should close our eye and put lesson learned. But first you need to update the issue log. Then once the issue log has been updated, then later on you will update the lesson learned register. What will you do to make sure resources are doing work according to their capacity? Okay, you are working in the IT project as project manager. Team members are daily complaining that they are overloaded. The work is more than requirement. They are not able to deliver desired quality. And you have been receiving poor quality complaints from quality. Highlight this issue. The issue is already highlighted, but still it's not a bad option. Hire more people? No. Fire? No. So Kanban is something that we use to limit the work in progress. What will you do? Make sure the team can be transferred to Agile in next 2 years. Your team, and guys, especially in such question where questions are super long, you need to slow down. It is count. It looks like counter initiative that why I'm slowing down. It can take more time. Actually, it will not. When you slow down, you understand the context of the question better. So I request you to please slow down. Your team is moving from predictive project to agile project. Your team has never done any project in agile. They are new. They are not convinced this will work or not. Many stakeholders have complained that they do not think that this will work. Think. You have shown them this have worked in previous organization. So one of the way to convince stakeholder, we learn from this question. You can also put that into your lesson learn, that one of the way you convince the stakeholder is you show him the past lesson learn register. But that is also not possible here because still they are not convinced that this will work. Now that is a beautiful thing. Whenever I say do 20 minutes, students will say that 20 minutes will not work. It has not done. Even I show them past experiences. Na? So what will you do? Nothing. It's a culture. No, this is a thing. I have to work something. I'm gonna eliminate this thing. Escalate it? No, I'll not escalate it. You see, understand this thing. We will never escalate unless we have done every single thing. Make a pilot project, this is also known as MVP, and show them how it can work in the future. Can be, keep doing, no. So C will be the right answer. At which stage is your team as of today? Okay. You are a project manager working in a large pharmaceutical company for past 10 years. You have been working with the same team for different projects. However, due to a severe COVID, one team member got sick and cannot work. You hired new team member. At which stage is your team as of today? So guys, this is, let's say, forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Okay, forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. A very critical concept. Whenever a new team member come, wherever we are, we go back to forming, because one team member can change our flow. Which document will reflect this? You are managing a large project when COVID hit, when managing spelling are poor. As a result, your complete project got stopped. Okay. You are back to business. You want to document that this may happen in future in your project. Which document you will update? If the question says that immediately we will update this, so that's not what the question is asking. If the question says give us overall exposure and what has happened, risk report. Now, if the question says in the future project, other project, we will update here. It's saying your project. Okay, A would be the right answer. So let's look into that. What can you do to improve communication for this team? You are managing the project where team are distributed all over the world in different time zone. You have different communication problem. Whenever you have a team that is all over the world, we never fire them. No, this people select no. That's a bad thing. Yes, between A and B, B look like a right answer, but see here. That's what kickoff happens. Chaji, which document can guide you for this? You are the project manager working in a construction company. Eid is coming. You want to make a plan for holidays. Now I can replace it with Christmas since Christmas is coming. We need to see when the resources, which resources are available. Not this, not this, not this. This has that information. Resource calendar has the information which resources are available at a certain dates. Which document, which document will you check to make sure it makes client requirement? As an IT project manager, you are having difficulties for last four sprint. Client has rejected your deliverables. You want to make sure client accept the deliverable in current. Which document it make client requirement? Ji, as a Scrum Master, what will you do? You are working in a state of art project. During 4 day of three sprint, client asks you that he want to fourth day of third sprint. Okay, client want to ask you, he want to add new requirement. Team is not agreeing, as they are saying sprint backlog was agreed. Now they don't want to change. You will communicate to client it cannot be added. No customer collaboration. You will accept the client requirement. Okay, yes, only product owner can do that. So C would be the right answer.